Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again, and welcome to another video here at Wildflower Lacquer. In today's video we are doing my wish list for polish pickup for August 2022. So if you are new to polish pickup, it is a polish collaboration that happens once a month, usually the first full weekend of every month. So this month it's going to open August 5th and close the following Monday. If you ever have any questions about how polish pickup works, you can always ask down below, or they do have a FAQ section on the polish pickup website about how it works, do they combine orders, shipping, and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get into my wish list. This month it's actually quite short, although it temporarily looked rather large there. Their wish list has been glitching a bit. I do have 3 polishes and 1 wax. If you have been following my wish lists for polish pickup for a while now, you'll know that this is pretty small. I myself am actually quite surprised that I was able to whittle it down to these 3. The first one that we're going to look at is from Sassy Sauce Polish, and this one is called Wet Spot. This one is inspired by Aquaman and is described as a super shifty turquoise jelly with gold reflective glitter. At some angles you will see a purpley pink shift, and at other angles a gold copper green shift. The bottle size will be 15 ml and there is a cap of 500. So when you hear me mention a cap, that is the availability. That means that there are 500 of these bottles available, so just plan accordingly. So what I really like about this one is that super shifty shimmer. You have this really beautiful, almost dusty leaning turquoise base with that gold reflective glitter. Here's how it's most likely going to look in normal lighting. This one here is showing it with that gold reflective glitter popping back in the light. This is most often how a reflective glitter will be looking, but as you can see, it does add a little bit of twinkle, almost like a holographic would. In my experience, reflective glitter does add a very nice twinkling effect on the nail. And I really like the pink against this turquoise. And here's another version of it reflecting back that gold glitter. And look at the bottle shot. Absolutely beautiful. You have that turquoise base. Again, the shifts in that shimmer. You can see a bit of purple on that edge and the gold reflective glitter. For a person who doesn't love gold very much, I have been enjoying polishes that have the gold reflective component in it because it isn't the main color. And I think this is a really beautiful combination, so I'm really excited to see it in person. So that was Sassy Sauce Polish, a Wet Spot. Oh, I should mention it will sell for $13. The next item on my wish list is the wax. It's coming from Luna Lab Creations, LLC, and it is called Unbe-Reefable. It is inspired by the Belize Barrier Reef and is described as being scented in suntan lotion mixed with tropical fruits, mango, coconut, and papaya. So that scent combination sounds right up my alley. And I really like how she created the wax melt with the beautiful details of coral and some fish. The smell of suntan lotion is definitely a nostalgic summer scent, and I love the idea of mixing it with more fruit, so I'm really excited to see that one. The wax will sell for $6.25. It will come in a 3.5 ounce container, and the availability is only 50, so this one does have the potential to sell out quickly. If you're interested in it, I would definitely add it to your wish list and get to polish pickup right as they open to make sure that you can grab one. The next polish on my wish list comes from Wildflower Lacquer. This one is called Squishy. It will sell for $13. Come in a 15 milliliter bottle. And it doesn't look like there is a cap on this one. I'm not seeing any limited availability or anything. This one was inspired by an octopus and is described as a periwinkle base with aqua to blue to purple shifting shimmer and holographic flakes. So this is a beautiful, almost pastel multichrome. You have a load of shift going on. I think this one is going to look absolutely beautiful in person. I have found for myself anyways that Wildflower Lacquer has pretty consistently been one of those polishes that when I decide not to grab it, I kick myself. So I really wanted to make sure to add this one to my wish list. As you can see, you have a beautiful glow of blue to purple, and I love the addition of those holographic flakies. This sort of color palette is definitely up my alley. I really like the soft purples and the blue mixed in as a contrast. And of course the holographic flakies are definitely one of my favorite components to see in nail polish. Just look how glowy that is. On her pointer here you can see that shift to purple, and in the bottle you can definitely see all the colors, even some fuchsia around the edges. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh, and there's those holographic flakies in the sun. So pretty. So that one was Wildflower Lacquer Squishy. And then the last polish on my wish list is Bee's Knees Lacquer. This one is Nothing Ever Scared Me So Much as Saying Goodbye. This one will sell for $13.50, come in a 15 ml bottle, and this one also doesn't seem to have a cap. This one was inspired by BioShock and is described as being a sister polish to A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw. That was a very popular polish, so if you liked the type of finish that polish was, this one is right in there. She also released a couple on her last release in July that also were somewhat sister polishes to A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw. I definitely grabbed those. But this says this is a darker aqua with orange to green shimmer and a ton of hollow flakes. So those hollow flakes were a main component of A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw. This one is a different tone. I have seen comparisons of this in the Facebook groups, so if you're wondering about how it compares, I would definitely check that out. But from what I can see, this is definitely a greener version. A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw was a blue. So this one has a green base, almost like a minty green base. I think she's describing it as an aqua. Then you have the shifting shimmer component and the holographic flakies. Absolutely gorgeous. Like I've said in the other descriptions, holographic flakies are one of my favorite components to see in a polish. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I love that it adds a hollow component, but I love the almost speckled look that it has on the nail because it is a flaky. So this is another must-have for this month. Obviously all of the ones on my wish list are must-haves because I was able to whittle it down so much. So there you go. That was the 4 things on my wish list for Polish Pickup August 2022. Let me know if this is a surprise to you, because it was definitely a surprise to me. Oftentimes when my wish list is this small, I haven't really shared it with you guys because there's not much to talk about, but I wanted to make sure to share these because these are 3 polishes that I think are really going to be very popular this month, and that wax sounds like it's going to smell really good. So that was it for that wish list. Let me know down below what's on your wish list. Was it a big month for you? I know my wish list started out with a lot of polishes put on it, and then I just, like I said, whittled it down to this. So hopefully if you need to, you're able to do the same. Sometimes that can be very difficult, but in any case, hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks as always for hanging out with me, and I will see you in that next video.